Hello, hello, hello. This is Frida. Welcome to my channel. I hope everyone's doing well. This is the moment everyone was waiting for. Everyone is waiting for. I've been getting requests. And Benzi, I don't know if you're watching this. This is for you. This is one of my subscribers who's been asking me. I do have several tutorials on how to knit top down, but I'm not showing step by step, so I don't know how long this is going to take. It's going to be a small size, and we're going to start from the top, from the neck area, and then go down, knitting down. And it's going to be for a bridal. It's going to be a Angora Bolero. Okay, meanwhile, I was gathering, the customer paid me for a small size, including the shipping, and I ship with insurance because these yarns are expensive and they're really rare to find. So I bought this from Annie Blade, the disputer, who's located in the USA. It's 100% Angora rabbit. Okay, and you need to buy bulks from her to get a discount if you're reselling, like I am selling my knit items. And I'm going to use a helper. This is 90% Angora rabbit, which I bought it from Italy. I can still smell that beautiful perfume when I was opening the package. It doesn't give you the details, but it was 90% Angora rabbit and the rest was acrylic, I believe. So I'm going to use this because it's really thin, and this is not worsted enough, so this would help to make it worsted. Meanwhile, while I was at it, I went to the mailbox. Today's Saturday. We forgot to go yesterday. It was a busy day. So I received my package from Latvia. Let me put this aside. So I'm going to open this package, unbox it with you. And then it looks like the package was already open, but I did not pay custom fee, UPIO. So I bought this like 10 days ago on May. I can't remember. Oh no, we're in April. We're in June. Yeah, so this came super fast. And yeah. So let's open this, and I'm hoping nothing's missing. I bought a total of 3 packages. I'm just gonna open my Etsy shop because that's where I bought it. And this is the first time I'm buying from this seller, so it's going to be new for me. And okay, so I bought this on June the 3rd, and we were at the mailbox on Wednesday. So this must have arrived either Thursday or Friday, those 2 days. So it did arrive pretty fast when you compare it, from the state. It takes 2 weeks to arrive. Yeah, so actually 2 weeks. Because I remember when I buy from Russia, it takes a month. Yeah, so I am thrilled. So I bought 3 packages, 10 each, has 10 of them. Okay, let's see. So I'm just gonna, looks like they already cut it here. See, I hope there's nothing missing. Oh my god, did she send me black yarn? Oh, I have lots of black Angora rabbit yarn. I used to get lots of orders, but suddenly it just stopped. Oh, I think she sent me a sample. Okay, I hope nothing's missing. Cross your fingers. Okay. Oh, she sent me a gift. No one sends me gifts. Oh my goodness. Oh wow, I can't believe this. Thank you. Oh, what's her name? I don't even know her name. Her shop is called perfectyarn.com. I will put the link. I will pin it. Oh my goodness, I didn't even open the yarn, and I'm opening the gift because there's a note here. Something's in it. See, I don't receive gifts. So when I receive gifts, I start to giggle because I'm not used to it. Yeah, I cut my finger this morning, so I haven't done. What did she send me? Oh, I can't believe this. See, I buy all from those distributors. They never send me gifts or samples. Thank you so much. Oh, her name is not here, so I paid €370. It was like 500, almost 600 Canadian. And then she sent me a heart. Oh, this is so cute. Oh, I'm so, you can feel I'm giggling. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Oh, yeah, it's nice to support small businesses. Yeah, this is 100% Angora. I have the same yarn and combs I bought a decade ago. Still, I have them. Oh, these are nice. I really appreciate. And this is called Fildar. Fildar. Okay, let's see, where is it made in? Of course, it's made in Italy. 65% polyamide. 35% polyester. Polyamide makes that softness. Yeah. 25 gram. Nice. Okay, so this is the yarn that I bought. I bought white actually, so we're going to open those, and it gives you the details. 25 gram. And I think these are made in Italy. Yeah, Italy. Made in Italy. Can you see? So tiny. Yeah, it's made in Italy. I do notice that Italian yarn is not fluffy as France. Yeah, unfortunately, I noticed that. Because that looks like an 80% to me, and I'm hoping these are fluffy. Okay, and I will, oh, she packed it nicely. Appreciate that. Okay. Oh. Yeah, see what I mean? It's not that fluffy. This is ivory, and I will compare it. Yeah, tissue paper doesn't sew. Okay, I thought there were... I did buy different... Okay, I don't know what's going on here. Because I did buy... Looks like she sent me... I bought 20 of this. And 10 of the... Did she send me... Looks like she sent me... Okay, because some of them was supposed to be pure white. Maybe the old, I don't, yeah, maybe that was the old, let me just find it on my cell phone so I can show it to you. The label was different, but I guess they're the same. One was ivory and one was pure, oh, okay, the other one's ivory too. Okay, yeah, it's not that fluffy. Can you see? It's not fluffy at all. Let me just grab the other one. Okay, see what I mean? See, this is 100%. This is 100%. Yeah, unfortunately, this isn't as fluffy as this. Yeah, so from now on, I'm not going to buy Italian Angora Rabbit because they're not fluffy as the France. So this is made in France, and France, unfortunately, they don't make anymore. Sad, but it's true. Yeah, they don't make Angora rabbit anymore. Let me see. It doesn't say made in France. But these are made in France. Yeah, here it is. Made in France. So tiny. See what I mean? This is 100% when you compare it. When you compare this to this, it's totally, yeah. So I'm gonna put a stop to this. This is pure white, and I thought, so it looks like I bought 30 balls of ivory. Yeah, so I'm gonna knit with this one. Unfortunately, I will go back. So I'm gonna count these. There's supposed to be 30 of them, and they're not bad, but you know what I mean when you knit it up, it's not fluffy as the France, made in France. See? Okay, so let's carry on. I'll just put these back in the bags and we'll start the tutorial. Again, this was Sir Fildar Fil Pure Angora. Yeah, this is more to me like 80% Angora rabbit, 70% Angora rabbit, but it says 100%. Yeah. It doesn't even say 100%. I'm puzzled. Here it is. You're 100%. Oh, come on. See, it says 100% there. So I would highly recommend to get a helper for when you're knitting with these kind of yarn. For the Ballinger, I didn't because it's a very strong yarn, that one that I knit. I do have a couple of cones left, and unfortunately they don't sell anymore. But yeah, for those I didn't need a helper. Like a helper, I mean another something less Angora rabbit, like 90%, 80% Angora rabbit, and knit it with 2-strand. Well, you can't knit this with 1-strand. It's pretty thin. So you need to knit it with 2-strand. Okay, let's carry on. It's taking forever. I just wanted to give you an idea when you're buying your yarn. Okay, so I'm going to start with this, and I'm going to use the Turkish cast on method, which I have a separate tutorial for that. You can go and check that. So I'm going to start with this yarn, and the helper is going to be the Italian yarn. Okay, so we're going to tie. I'm going to cast on 10 stitches because we're going to do the collar area, and I have a separate tutorial for this as well. Okay, so we're going to start 1 from bottom to up, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, and then we're going to start knitting. Okay, so I'm going to pull this bottom. Okay, and then we're going to knit one knit one purl. Okay, first we're going to do this part, and then we're going to do the bottom part, just like this. So 1 knit, 1 purl, I'm going to put this on the floor. It's pretty heavy. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue knitting this part until I have 20. I will show you how to do that. I already have a separate tutorial, so if you want to go to that tutorial, you are welcome to. I will try to pin it. If not, you can go into my videos and check it. Okay, so I'm gonna continue knitting just like this. It's like a Turkish cast on, how to cast on socks, but this technique, which instead of picking up stitches, it's already there, I don't have to worry about it. So that's the reason I like this method, and I think I figured it out. Yeah, so one knit, one purl, one knit, one purl, and the needles are 4.5. Okay, you don't want to knit tight with this Angora. You want it nice and fluffy, right? Okay, turn around, and then you continue knitting. So I'm going to continue knit on the back, and I will come back and we will start from here. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, so I have knit. I started from here and I went all the way here. So what you do is you count. Can you see? You count these. 1, 2, 3, 4. You should have 20. Okay, so I'm done. I have 20. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to slide this to this needle, and I'm going to start knitting the other side 20, and then we're going to pick up a total of 40 stitches, 40 or 40, yeah, 40 stitches for a small size. Okay, but I need to cut this yarn because I'm done with this. Okay, so I'm just gonna cut it. Not too long because these yarns are precious. Okay. So I am going to attach these. Needles are so expensive, but I'm not happy with this part here. It doesn't slide easily. Okay, so I'm going to grab the crochet hook. Okay, this is the one that we tied, so I don't need this. The knot that we did, remember at the beginning how when we cast on, Turkish cast on method. Okay, can't cut that part, but I don't want that knot. Let me get rid of that knot. Okay, so after tying just like this, I put a knot, and I'm just going to continue knitting. When I'm knitting, I need to match the bottom. We don't want one side different than the other. Just checking here. The needles are touching the, here we go. Okay, and then you will notice that there will be no bumps, nothing, and very smooth. So I'm just going to continue knitting, same as here, and then this would be my marker here so I know where I started. Okay, so I will be right back. Okay, so I have knit, and then what I do is I fold this in half and I measure. It has to be equal. Okay, so I'm going to pick up stitches right here. Okay, so I'm going to put a marker right there. we will use the red ones. Okay, so I'm gonna put one, so right here, I'm gonna grab these two right here and go between and make a stitch. Right here, sometimes it's a little bit tough, okay. So this would be the front, okay. And then I'm gonna make one. This is going to be the increase right here. I don't want that line. One of the strand is okay, so this is going to be the increase. I'm going to put a marker right there. Okay. And I'm going to make 7 stitches. Okay, I grabbed it there, but now I'm going to come and grab it right here. Because there's a huge hole here. Can you see? Which I don't like. Let me see if I can grab it. Yeah, and that's okay. I'll just leave that one. So I'm going to come here, one, make one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is going to be the sleeve. Okay, I'm going to make one. So this will be the increase. And I'm going to put a marker right on top of that. So this is again for a small size. For extra small and small, I start like this. And I knit down about 7 inches for extra small and 7.5 for a small size. Okay, so now we're going to pick up stitches for the back area. It has to be equal, so this is the middle where the strand is, you can see. So I need to have enough, usually it's 16 or 17. So let's say 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, just checking, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, yeah. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, this is half of the back right there, half of the back, and then this would be the middle. Okay, and then 8 more to the other side. So this is right the middle. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's too big. 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have total of 8, 8. Okay, and then one in the middle, so 17. And then I'm going to pick one to increase. This would be the increase. And I will put my marker right there, so I know it's an increase. Okay, so I'm going to pick up 7 stitches for the sleeve. So 1, it's a little bit tight, so open this part. Just need to go between 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I'm gonna have a little bit room, so that's no problem. What I do is I usually move this increase area, but I'm just checking. Yeah, can you see this is more tight here, and this is more loose because of the way that we knit, pick up the stitches. So it will happen. You just need to play around. So I'm just checking. Yeah, this one is a little bit tight. So what I'll do is I'll go back, and then I will fix that. Well, I'll make it more loosely when I'm picking up stitches. So it has to be equal, and I don't want to have more room here, right? Okay, so can you see here, this 3 stitches is very tight to each other. So that's another thing. Okay, so let me just fix that. I'm just going to recount. This is the technique, and I just love the end result, so I'm going to continue with this technique. So there's 9 here. Okay, 9. I'll jump here, 10. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. 16. 17. Just give enough room. Okay. That should be good now. Just going to recount. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Oh, there's 18. That's okay. I'll put a marker right there. 16 or 17. 17 is good enough. Okay, so I'm going to pick up 7 stitches. So just give a room between. So 1, 2, just going to count 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, this would be perfect. Just need to give room. There's going to be a space, but maybe what I'll do is I'll jump right two, 3, 4. This is the setup. I'm focusing on the setup. The rest is just knit. That's all we do. Knit, knit, knit. Okay. 2, 4, 5. 6, 7, and it's make an increase right here, and then increase, and then one stitch at the other side. And let me grab markers. I need one. So this is the increase, this stitch. I'm going to recount 2, 4, 6, 7. Perfect. And 7, increase, and this is the front of the stitch. So every time we do the increase, this is going to grow. Okay. And then sometimes I do it every row, and then I do it sometimes one row to increase. Sometimes I don't knit this, so I give that nice short row effect, and this way it will what you call it, yeah, I don't want this band to be longer. Yeah, I will show you that while we're knitting because it happens. Okay, so I'm just going to continue knit, but I'm going to tie this right here just to be on the safe side. And then this is part 1, so I will come back and part 2 to show you more details, but I will let you go, and you all you need to do is you just need to knit for 7.5 inches down from here. Okay, so I'll just knit this, and I'll knit the wrong side is going to be purl, and when I come to the front I will show you the increases, how we make them. Okay, I'm going to change my needles on the front. I picked up the stitches, I knit the wrong side, so on the front I'm gonna, this was a 4, I moved on to a 4, and I'm knitting with a 5. Okay, and then the further I go down I will change my needle sizes. Okay, just to point out, maybe to a 5.5 or 6, and when I come to do the wrist area and the rib area I go back to number 4. Okay, just want to point out. Okay, so I'm just gonna knit this part. So 10 stitches is going to be the button band area, it's called as well. 8, 9, okay, recount, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay, so here we're going to knit this part, and then here, right here, I'm going to make my increase. Okay, so knit 1, make 1. So this knit is going to be in the between. So I do my increases, and then I continue knitting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, but I don't finish it. I come and I make a stitch. Okay, there's so many ways to make it. You can do a yarn over as well, but I don't like that method. It gives you a huge hole on a garment, which I prefer this way. So what you do is you hold this, you knit this, but you don't let it go, and then you'll go between and you kind of twist it, and then you create this increase. So this is like a twist increase, or make one, and then I continue knitting 17 stitches. I don't count anything because I already did my measurement and I already did my numbers. So where's the half? When I come to the half, this is the half. Okay, I have that extra stitch here. So 8, 8, and then 1. Okay, So I come here, I don't let it go, and I make a stitch. And again, I knit, but I don't let it go, and I make another stitch. So I make a stitch on this left, and I make a stitch on the right. And this way we're making increases on the back and on the sleeve area. Okay, so this is all to it for a, you can knit for extra small size. This is for an Angora Bolero. Okay, I'm going to recount again. So I made my increase, 2, 4, 6, 7. Okay, I'm going to make an increase right here for the sleeve area. Knit 1, make 1. So this is going to be the front. So we had 1 stitches, now we have 2. Okay, so I'm just going to knit regular rib. And I will weave these ends later, but I'm just going to let it sit there. Okay, I'm just checking. Okay, this is supposed to be a knit. Just check the previous row. We don't want to change the button band knit and purl rib area. But what I mean is, don't knit purl on top of a knit stitch. It won't look good. Okay, so I am done. Now I'm just going to repeat this. I'm just going to knit the wrong side. I don't want to knit tape it while I'm doing that. That's the easiest part. So I'm finished with the small needle, and now I'm going to knit with the small one. And this is how it looks like. Okay, this is my I figured out this, was it last year or 2 years ago? And I've been knitting my bridles this way. It's a new technique compared to the first. I started with pieces, and this way I wasn't controlling my yarn, so this way I can control it. Yeah, if I don't have enough yarn, I automatically change my needles. Yeah, that's the trick if you don't have enough yarn. I did knit the customer the pink Bolero, so she knows the quality of my knit. Again, the yarn, this one is not Ballinger. This one is let me just grab the yarn. This one is Annie Blade. So, but again, this one is made in France. But again, it's not the same quality as the Ballinger, like I said. And I did, at the beginning, I did open my new package that arrived. And that yarn is made in Italy. That is a totally different yarn. And I did show you how and why. This is more fluffy compared to the Italian. Yeah, I've been buying Italian yarn, and it's not the same as made in France yarn. Just to want to show you the comparison. Yeah. Okay, so I will meet you on part 2 on how to knit a bridal shrug. So I'm going to create a playlist, and then we'll go from there. Okay, I just wanted to show you every step. I don't want to, because when I'm doing tutorials, I just show you the details. I don't show you every step. But this is every step. Instead of showing you how to, I'm not going to show you the knitting part, because that's going to take forever. So on the background, I will knit, and let me just show you. Just going to grab my measuring tape. Okay, so what you do is from here, I'm not going to do short rows for this Bolero. I do it at the end when I'm dividing the body parts. Okay, so I am going to knit 7.5 inches down. Okay, when I come to divide the body parts, what I do is only on the back, I knit 2 more inches. Okay, 7.5, 8.5, and 9.5. Then I divide the body parts. And I continue knitting. Okay, what I usually do is, if I have enough yarn, I finish the body. And that's only 14 inches down when you count from the top. That's how you count. And it's supposed to be 14 inches for a bridal shrug. But if you're knitting yourself a cardigan, you can knit as long as you want. But I would go back and finish the sleeves. if you just in case if you don't have enough yarn. That's my thing. I come back. I will knit the sleeves, but for this one I have enough yarn, so I will knit 14 inches total. I will finish the body part, and then what I'll do is I come and knit the sleeves. So yeah, I'm gonna let you go. Yeah, and like I said, this just the wrong side is purled, nothing to do. But when you come to the right side, don't forget your increases where the marker is, where the knit stitches. You make one, you knit one, you don't let it go, and then you make another one. So that will increase the stitches and have enough. I can assure you, you will have enough for a extra small. If you knit 7 inches, you will have enough for your bicep area where your underarm is, the fattest part of the body of the arm. It's usually depends on the size and the yarn again, so you need to play around with that. But definitely when you're separating the body parts, measure the chest area, okay, and then measure yourself, put it on. I put on every time I knit and see if it fits me, and then you can divide the body parts. Again, the yarn is, this one is thinner than Ballinger, so but I did try to make it worsted as that one by adding that second helper. Okay, so if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe, share it with your family and friends, and don't forget to hit that notification button. So every time I post a new video, you will be notified, indicating there's something new for you to watch. Yeah, so I will come back on part 2 to show you how to do the short rope, which I already have a tutorial, but I'll show it on this. I will make a playlist and I will show you on this step by step. And this is the collar, and this is how it will look like. And then you will notice it's all already becoming like a V-neck. Okay, for a crew neck, I do it differently. I have tutorials for that one as well. So if I get an order for a crew neck, I will make a separate step-by-step video for that one as well. This is for a V-neck. Okay, you guys take care. Happy knitting. Bye-bye.